We're running out of time, Anubarak. How far are we from the exit?
Not far. We have entered the Upper Kingdom. The exit should lead us to the base of the glacier itself. However, there are still hidden traps and pitfalls to account for.
Take cover!
Arthas!
The entire passage collapsed. There's no time to dig through this. I'll have to move quickly and find my own way out. Hopefully Anubarak and the others survived. Finally. For the Lich King. This is more like it. I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames. What is it now? Ah, at last. I'll need this gold for when I reach the glacier. Frostmourne hungers. Faithless coward. More of the Nerubians' blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly. Ah, at last. This is more like it. You will know endless torment. Finally. Frostmourne. More gold. This might help us later. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. Another quake? Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. You will know endless torment. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. For the Lich King. Now, Frostmourne. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary. I'll make sure you suffer. At last. Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. For the Lich King. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
Inventory is full.
At last. This is more like it.
I must find a way across this strange obstacle.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
You will know endless
Inventory
torment.
is full.
Finally. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. I'll make sure you suffer. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. Now, Frostmourne. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Anubarak, you made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion, Death Knight. Few men could have survived this labyrinth alone. I serve only the frozen throne.
Tread lightly.
Time is fleeting. Another earthquake. We must hurry, Death Knight.
At last. Something's breaking through. Defensive positions!
The summons.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
My might cannot be
No one orders me around. Finally. Finally. You will know endless torment. Tread lightly. For the Lich King. Faithless coward. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers.
We're running out of time. We must find the exit. They're blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it.
You will know endless torment.
Is fleeting.
Speak, fool. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Now, Frostmourne. Finally.
My might cannot be matched.
No one orders me around. At last. For the Lich King.
I have heard the summons.
Tread lightly.
I serve only the frozen throne.
Speak, fool. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Finally. For the Lich King.
I have heard the summons.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Frostborn hungers. Finally.
They're blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it.
Now. Now, Frostborn.
I have heard the summons.
No one orders me around. For the Lich King. At last. Your pain shall be legendary. Finally.
Time is fleeting.
Speak, fool.
My might cannot be matched.
What is it now? Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last.
Now quickly, head through that door. The exit to the surface lies just beyond.
It'll be good to see the sun again.
Remember, Illidan and the true battle still await us in the world above. Hopefully our trek through the Dark Earth bought us the precious time we needed.